WRC 10 FIA World Rally Championship is a racing and simulation game developed KT Racing for the PC platform. The environment in the game belongs to the style of sports, and the following features can be highlighted: racing simulator, sports game, car simulator. You will have access to such game modes as for one player, for several players, and co-op. The official description of the game says: meet the re-release of the critically acclaimed and professional drivers off-road racing simulator. Become the leader of the 2021 season and celebrate 50 years of international competition with us by experiencing exciting moments behind the wheel of legendary cars. The fight on the WRC tracks just got hotter. Gravel roads have a similar profile all across the world. From Portugal to Estonia, the ideal road shape is convex with a peak in the middle and ditches on both sides. The roads are designed this way to reduce water pooling and minimize erosion, but the ditches can be hazardous when driving rally cars. If the car's tires stay wide, then it can be hard to get back on track. The ditch effectively holds the car hostage because trying to get out can result in a loss of control. Sometimes it is better to remain in place and wait for the right opportunity to exit. Staying in the ditch is a lot like playing another early release of a motorsport franchise. WRC 10 is a typical new entry for an established franchise. It adds a few new rally locations to match the official 2021 schedule and removes some that are not part of the calendar year. There are tweaks to the interface and some changes to team management. Like sports games, there is not enough time to make wholesale changes. And since last year's entry was generally strong, why fix what is broke? WRC 10's prime accompaniments to the theme of anniversary, namely its one-time expanded roster of historic cars, even if once more that joy is matched only by the short-term frustration preceding of having to recalibrate and readjust one's understanding of how these behemoths control and handle, even with something as presumably simple as a twisting corner, let alone the invaluable acute hairpin. But credit to Carlton if not finding a way to have all its roadster mesh with the prescriptions of the physics, then at least putting as much the same effort, if not more so, into how these cars sound. How it's not just a variance between different brands, but different eras this time. How the rewinding of an engine or the shift between gears is small, but noticeable enough to appreciate. WRC 10 does at least maintain the serious knack for the fine detail.
As mentioned, vehicle's part wear is a minor concern. On realistic setting, car damage is almost irrelevant when using the default really land. Despite slamming into barriers, rolling over enough times to cause vertigo, and persistent snow into rocks, the vehicle many components never became severely impacted. There was no grinding, steering damage, or any major loss of acceleration. Nothing hurt performance much despite substantial visual damage, which is rather unlike last year. The reduction in damage might be because there is no choice to greatly extend rally land from the default 5 stages to about 14, which brings accumulating part wear back into focus. Even if its most typed of opportunity changes, WRC 10 still finds ways to wax and taste in ways that are both punishing but enjoyable to see through. Perhaps the biggest complaint you can utter about this year's release is its surprising lack of indulging in the time periods it's aiming to evolve through its callback and roster inclusions alike. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to comment and subscribe. Peace!